Hey, what's up? We are live in the Topic House. It's your girl, Ange Wright.
Boy, it says Breeze.
And the Topic House returns. Yay! Give it a clap. I know it's been a minute, y'all, but guess what? We are back on Sadior Radio in the Topic House. And we just want to discuss a little bit. It's been a minute since we've been back. So I just want to let y'all know that we are back on Sadior Radio. You can download that app or listen to us on Alexa, or as you can see, we're Facebook Live.
Yes.
So any questions you have, you can just shoot them and I'll answer. Our guests will be arriving soon. Of course, today we are interviewing Mr. X.
Mr. X. Okay.
Well, he said Mr. X. That's what he said. He said his name is Mr. X.
All right.
He claims that he has slept with over 1,700 women in Philadelphia alone. You believe
Philadelphia
that?
alone? No, I don't believe that.
In Philadelphia alone. I mean, he's been in other cities too, but he's saying 1,700 people in Philadelphia, 1,700 women. Let me not say people, because he claims he's not been with any men or anything. And of course, nobody under 18. So we'll be discussing him in a minute. So Mr. X will arrive in the studio shortly. If you have questions for him like I do, then we're going to find out exactly who he's been with, if he'll release any names.
Okay.
He claims that a lot of men are after him because he's broken up a lot of marriages with his magic stick.
I guess he got the golden stick. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I don't know if he got the golden stick.
Even if he did, you got to do them numbers.
Well, you got to do them numbers. What? What's that? 5 females a day for what?
I mean,
all your life? Like what?
I'm just, you ain't, a Maury Hardwick and nothing like that. I mean,
well, he ain't no Will Chamberlain. Remember Will Chamberlain? He wrote a book saying that he slept with over 20,000 women.
You ain't tired. You ain't nothing, unless you a superstar star.
Well, and I don't believe he's a superstar star. So I don't know.
Unless you dance out there and you just busting every night. I don't know. I mean, that's one a night. That's still 365.
All I know is that's why I did the way I did. I put it with the magic stick because I'm thinking, look, hey, if you done slept with 1,700 women in Philly alone, you gotta have a magic stick. I don't know, ladies.
You gotta have a magic stick
just to stick anybody? Yeah. Well, you a man. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what 1,700 women want to sleep with him like that. I'm sure they didn't know about each other.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you was a superstar.
What did he start when he was 5?
You a star
Maybe
player
he started when he was 5 years old or something.
Maybe, but I'm just saying, you gotta be a star. Somebody.
Yeah, maybe he started when he was 5. Like 1,700 women.
Even if he's fine. I mean,
in Philadelphia alone. And you say even if he's fine.
Yeah.
We get ready to find out. Okay.
Even if he is, a lot of women might not, especially just going through this day and time. You're not gonna just.
Well, personally, I think it's nasty. I think it's nasty. 1,700 women. We're gonna find out if he used condoms, which I pray he did. We're gonna find out if he's what?
I think he's going smoke.
I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. I'm saying.
Well, you wouldn't know.
Well, that's true. But now I know.
I slept with women.
How many women you slept with? How many bodies you got?
No, not near no.
How many bodies you got? I gotta ask that question too. Somebody said to me, how many bodies do you have? I said, what? How many bodies do I, like how many men I slept with? First of all, if I'm with you, my past shouldn't matter. But when we're talking about a gentleman, like, I don't know if I should call the womanizer, because I'm not even gonna call him a gentleman, 1,700 women?
I came up and I'll be sure when light skin was in. Remember?
Well, he might be light skin. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is,
so he's trying to say he.
Mine may be in
a. He trying to say he got some bodies?
Yeah, I got some bodies.
Bodies. What?
Yeah, rock your body. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. As y'all know, my little videos I've been putting up, the magic stick, and I get around because I figure with 1,700 females, you done sex 1,700 females, he got around.
I even see it like when Pop put out there, I get around. Look, they got people in every city. They're at concerts, they stars. Somebody putting out there, somebody coming from that aspect, that's a little different. Right. So you got to either you somebody
or nobody,
or you just blowing smoke. Because other than that, you got to be somebody.
So do a lot of other people out there?
You know what I'm saying? You got to be somebody. You
Do y'all
gotta
think
be
he blowing
you-
smoke? Well, I don't know. He hasn't arrived yet,
Them
but as soon
guys-
as he arrives, we're gonna find out.
This guy's like New Edition back in the day. There was a few concerts, they throwing panties on the stage and they got women waiting out back for them, hundreds of them at every city. So
Now, I would
that's-
actually
that's-
believe, if one of New Edition said that they,
Yeah.
you know,
You know what I'm saying?
playing
So-
like 1,700 women, I would believe
For an
that.
average brother to come up and say, yeah, I slept with something, okay, all right, okay, yeah, right. Okay, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, we will find out
Right.
when he arrives. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I think we only got like
It's
another.
all
He's
good.
supposed to be coming. So as soon as he enters the studio, we.
But either
will
way,
start
it's nice to
asking
be
him
back. It's nice to
Most
be back.
def, it's nice to be back, and I'm gonna change subject for a minute, because here in Philly, we're dealing with the fact that elderly man got, you know, he's deceased now, but 7 teenagers actually
Yeah,
caused
it's
his
a lot of,
death. And
There's a
3
lot
of
of
them, I
things
believe
going
2 or
on.
3
A
have
lot of
turned
things going
themselves in. And it's kind of deep because they're gonna try them as adults.
right.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like, you know, at 14 years old, they should be tried as adults?
No,
You know, I feel like they should be tried as children because they are still children.
children, and it should be juvenile, it should be a lot of counseling. You gotta start
Exactly,
there.
I
You
agree.
can't throw them in.
But a lot of
I
people
don't see
that I
about throwing
spoke
them in.
with
I don't think
today,
about throwing them in.
right, in
big boy
a
prison.
big boy prison,
No, I
right?
don't think that's the way to go either.
Or giving them the big boy
Right.
sentence. I'm like,
Right.
come on now, they're 14.
You know,
They're not gonna be the same, when they turn
a man is
21 and
deceased now.
25, they're
Yeah.
not gonna be the same
Right.
people that we're looking at today, prayerfully, if the system is correcting rehabilitation and doing what they're supposed to do.
Right.
So, but we're gonna actually touch on this topic as the young ones turn themselves in, and maybe that'll be next week's topic. I don't know, but I'm thinking.
We
My
go
mind
that
is
route. We
reeling.
go that route on topics. We got a lot of topics. There's a lot of things going on.
It's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of shootings going on. It's a lot of stuff
Shootings,
going down
Big cities.
up in
a lot of
every
things.
big city, right? So you're scared to go anywhere. You can't even move anywhere and think you're safe
Well,
because,
you think about big concerts and 4th of July, have a couple of 4th of July
Yeah, what
incidents,
happened?
different places. People scared now.
Yeah, well,
You
guess
see
what?
people running, everybody start
my
running
ass was
down.
home on the 4th of July, okay? I was home.
You gotta take that risk. If you wanna go out, you got your little kids with you, your grandkids, your little kids.
I'm good.
And you might not want to take them to a big crowd.
I'm
You
good.
want to, but you might not want to because, you know, something happens, somebody start running, you gotta have them with you.
Yeah,
They
you gotta bring
run.
the little ones and start
And it can be
running
the
too.
smallest
You ain't
thing that
gonna
sets
leave your
something off.
kid.
Somebody start running.
Like I ain't leaving my granddaughter nowhere, you know, I'm gonna get out my grab her and try to run. Yeah, you're right. But other than that, what would you do?
Another summer.
Are y'all
Yeah.
still hanging out like you used to and doing things as normal? Or, you know,
Right.
are men still cheating like they used to with all the stuff going down? Like it's a lot of stuff going down in these streets. So I feel like, is it like back in the past, I feel like it was easier to cheat. Now, all of a sudden, if you cheat, you might get shot by a ghost gun. Seriously. Like, I think they really coming for you now.
I think cheating going on the same.
You do?
Yeah. You need to ask the women that. That's what you need to ask.
Well,
Yeah,
we
you
never
need-
tell.
you need to ask the
We never
women.
tell. What
They-
tell me you know tell?
They more bolder and, you know, they go
They've
after what
gotten
they want.
bolder.
They
But
go
you know
after what they
It's
want.
less men. Half our men are locked up. They either locked up or dead.
I think the women skeleton closet is more fuller than the men from back in the day, even than now.
I
That's
think
what I think.
that's gonna be another show,
Yeah,
okay?
I think
Because,
so.
you
That
know,
can be another show. Like, that can definitely be another show.
Why it always gotta be us?
'Cause
Why does it have to be us? Like,
Yeah, so
seriously,
you
I
got-
just wanna know, why does it have to be us? Even though I know women who will never tell, seriously, you know, their husbands are the best and, you know, in their eyes.
And everybody want to be friends now, you know.
Yeah, friends with benefits.
Right. Friends with
Mhm.
benefits.
Yeah, I met this one guy, you know
Long
what
as
he
you
said?
spending.
He was
Long
like,
as you
listen,
spending.
he was a firefighter. He was like, listen, just tell me what you want. If it's sex you want, say that's what you want. If it's dinner and movies, say that's what you want. If you don't want to be in a relationship, say that's what you want. But I'm tired of these women. Y'all sitting up here acting like y'all single and free, don't want to really date, say y'all want to date, but then y'all got a friend over here taking you out, you got a man for
They got
trips.
5 friends taking them out.
Yeah, you got one man for
You
trips.
wanna-
One man for dinner, one man for movies, one man for money, one man for sex. You need 5 men to make
And
one.
don't forget
What?
the one man you call to fix your tire.
No, No.
No, I'm
You
just
know what's funny? I had a flat a couple weeks ago.
friend,
doing
that
shit.
friend.
Okay, my
That
friend came
friend.
to fix my
No, I'm just saying
tire.
that friend.
Now, if
Every
we
woman got that
wait,
friend.
wait. If
They
we
do.
sit in the
They
studio
do.
right now, I have a flat outside. My friend is coming to fix my tire. Like, what?
Don't let me.
He's a friend.
If you can't do it, they're gonna get somebody to do it. And that's
Well,
good.
that is
There's
the
always,
motto.
there's always somebody, it's a friend that's waiting.
A friend is
There's
always.
a guy, or a
but
guy friend, but you always got that friend that's somebody's
male
waiting.
or female.
They gonna
They're
come.
always waiting in the wind.
I ain't gonna lie, a few female friends of mine, I went to fix flats early in the morning, do whatever,
See what I mean?
but I'm not
You
laying
didn't
there.
expect
I'm
nothing,
now,
right?
I'm
You
not,
didn't expect anything,
if I'm
correct?
with somebody and I'm laying next to them, I don't know if I'm jumping out the bed to go.
Oh, no,
Well,
you can't do that.
right.
That's against code. You
Right.
can't. I mean, unless it's me.
I mean,
You know
no,
what
I
Like if it's me,
I got a,
And
now,
I call
if you call me,
Yeah.
my sister called me or my cousin,
Right.
I'm one of my cousins,
you're there.
I'm there.
Cause
But I
same
never-
here, you know, no matter who I'm laying next to, you call me, I'm coming.
Well, so
Right.
it's just like friends now,
Yeah.
they are true friends. So
What's a true friend?
if somebody call,
What's a true friend?
well, I guess true friend, your girlfriend should know your true friend, or your man should know your true friend. Now, if that's your friend,
Well, if
They
that's my
call-
man, he's gonna know everybody,
right, that's what I'm saying. So,
even my friends.
so if your friend called you,
Because if he can't, good example, if I'm seeing my man and my man is with me and he can't
it's a
come do
touchy-
something for
touchy
me,
situation. I
I'm
don't know.
going to call
know.
my friend to come make sure I'm straight. My man wouldn't want me to be just, but then it depends on what kind of friends. You got, like I said, you got going out to eat friends. You have friends that, you know, lend you things or
But if you wanna
whatever.
be
You have friends.
exclusive,
Yeah,
but if you're gonna be exclusive,
I'm not exclusive. I'm single right now. I'm single.
you talking about in general,
He's talking about in general.
friends.
But I'm just putting it out there, this is Ann Rice, AKA Angela and Smith. I am
I mean,
single.
either way, Mr. X ain't here yet.
Maybe he
Yeah.
got scared. We're
He
gonna
ain't
find
coming
out.
through.
Mhm.
He not gonna, you
You
gotta be a
think?
star.
What you think? You think he not? You think he might have stood us up? Cause I don't see him yet.
I don't think he coming through.
We
These
about to
one of
find
these touchy
out.
subjects
Let
here.
me text him right now. Let me text him. Let me find out. We this
Let me
dude.
see.
Yes. All right, look, he asking, can you change his voice or what? See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about.
Is he on
I
his
love
way?
about text. He better be here.
He don't even gotta be on camera. Just gonna put him
Yeah,
over there in the
yeah.
corner.
Look, where are you? We live.
Yeah.
I'm live in the Topic
On the
House. I don't
opposite
have time
side.
for this.
You can be on the
Come
opposite
on, man.
side. And we can talk to him.
Look, you better get here, because if you don't get here, I'm gonna put your name out there. I
I
know who you are. Okay, I know.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Yeah, play with the
I don't know where he
androids.
is.
Play with the androids.
And technically, whatever.
It's in the Topic House.
Next topic. 1700.
No, somebody
I'm
asking me where's the link at.
I'm happy for him.
I gotta get with my producer and find out where the link is. I don't know. You're supposed to be able to click
1,700
on
women
it.
in Philly, that's.
1,700 women.
If 1,700 women in Philly, you gotta think about this, I mean, he might have slept with one of your girlfriends.
Well,
Some of the men out there, I'm just
shit.
saying, it's a good
He might have
chance.
slept with me.
It's a good-
I'm gonna pull
it's a
his
good
mask
chance.
off.
It's a good
I'm gonna pull
chance.
his mask off. I gotta
It's a
know.
good chance you
Okay.
slept with one out of 3 men wives.
Wait a
something
minute,
like that.
and he
I can't do
claims,
that
he
statistics
claims
on
that he's
but
been in Connecticut, New York, and a couple other places. So imagine that. Virginia, Maryland.
Actually, was he in Atlanta in the early 90s?
Ooh, I don't know, that might be scary.
You wonder out there, exactly.
Cause there was a lot of those
Love
men
Atlanta,
that was
love Atlanta,
acting
love-
like they were
love-
women. Like, I mean, they were, you know what I mean?
You know,
They were
rumors was
women.
flying. Statistics said some things
Wow.
about that era.
Let's see.
It was hot like fire.
Hey, it's still hot like fire.
That's all right. Well, I mean,
It's still hot like fire. Atlanta's
we
still
got to touch
jumping.
base
I ain't
on
nothing against
some places
Atlanta. I
to
love
go.
Atlanta.
They still say, online dating is to, truth right now.
Well, given now that you can just fly and screw somebody for a weekend or a week and then not see them again. You know, I had a friend that I was
You can't just
dating.
fly.
That,
I mean,
this is why I'm gonna touch
you
on,
can just
like,
fly, but
in the
I'm saying
upcoming
if you
shows,
paying
I'm not
for it,
gonna
you
lie,
were
I'm
there.
gonna touch on narcissists and narcissism because it's serious, but they are real liars, you know, and it's dangerous. Because the lies they tell, they act like they're out of town and they're not, and they're right here in the city or either out of town screwing. And then they come back and act like they're in that same relationship. But we'll talk about that because I gotta bring you up to speed on
That's just,
narcissism.
that's just a title for it, because that's been going on for years.
Oh, so
years.
you mean men have been playing that game for years?
Yeah, women.
Yeah. What women you know say they're out of town and they just
You
screwing
don't gotta
somebody?
go to town. They know you, some women know that you got a family relationship and they still.
So you just saying that women are
So, I
being
mean,
side
it's
chicks
two ways,
or,
right?
or just trying to.
You know, we had
fit
that side
that-
chick era, it's still happening, ain't nothing changed with that. So for now, they
I
more
know
bold,
it's
they'll
still
tell
the
you.
side. You know what's funny?
They'll tell you right now.
We had a show like 7 years ago on this. And you mean to tell me stuff still ain't changed? It's gotten
No.
worse, right? It's gotten worse.
I gotta bring back, you know what I'm gonna bring back.
What? What?
We're going Dutch.
See, you know what?
You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm talking about. He's talking
So
about
when you
going
say
back.
Dutch,
But it depends.
you can't call a friend up and say, hey, what you doing? Let's go hang out. We're gonna
Excuse
go Dutch
me,
though.
depends on what restaurant we're
you-
at,
we're gonna
okay?
go Dutch,
I'm
though.
not going Dutch.
We're
I
gonna
don't
go
mind
Dutch.
going Dutch. If you let me know in the beginning that that's what we're doing.
They're gonna
I'm
tell you,
down
I'll call
with
you
it.
back, or no, I'll talk, I'll get back to you on that. You
You
call and
got
say,
some
you
females
call and
that'll be
say,
like,
what
I
we-
got
you
it.
call and say, what
You
we-
have some females that'll be like, you know what? Oh, you don't have it, babe. I got it. You know, I got it today. It's not many of us out here, but
Okay.
it's some. And then there's some that want to go to those expensive restaurants, have you pay that huge bill, and then they out the next night with another
See.
guy at the same restaurant
See, the
again.
past shows, I ain't had as much break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he getting a little older. He's getting a little
Gotta
older.
get the rejuvenator jumping off.
Why? Salt and pepper look nice. Yeah, it
So
look nice
good.
on you. Just own it.
I've been on it.
Okay. You look nice.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
my brother, but he look good, y'all. He's single too. He's single.
How you know?
When you hook up with somebody.
I am saying, on this message.
I'm just asking, like what? He's single. I don't see no ring. He's single.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. No ring.
No ring, single.
A lot of females.
Oh, somebody thinking about it though. I'm
A lot.
6.5. I am 6.5.
A lot of
You know, you might
females.
come with that nice ring and already have a house and a car, and I might just want to go ahead and, you know, take the
Some
next
females,
step.
they love going out. They don't mind going out.
Most definitely. A lot. We love to eat. Definitely.
And some people, they don't just go out with anybody, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's true
They
too.
don't.
Because
they
I
might not
won't,
wanna be-
I won't even go out sometimes with new people because I feel like it's a risk nowadays.
Mhm.
Like letting them know where you live and things of that
Right, right.
nature. And
Right,
and
that's
I
true.
I don't like going to the same place twice, like making it a pattern. Like it has to be somewhere different.
Okay.
Maybe that's because I'm who I am too, but I won't do it. I'm gonna forget that.
You know, like you taking different females to a
Anyway,
different
we gotta
restaurant.
find out where Mr. X is. This is
He
getting
ain't showing
ridiculous.
up.
He better show up.
So we're going to switch to different topics about some of the topics we're gonna be talking about in the future, you know? So that's what we're gonna do.
Aw, oh wait, I gotta show you how this. Oh, see, we're expecting a baby in August.
Cool.
My niece is coming, and her mom literally just showed me that she's practicing her breathing in her ultrasound. This is so cool. You see her breathing? You see the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby moving. She
I
breathing.
didn't know they want the world to know that.
I want the world to know. This is my baby. You in the Topic House, baby. This is my baby when she comes. All right. What's up? It's all good. They're not gonna be mad at me for putting that out there.
All right.
All right, all right, look, we live, so guess what? I'm about to call him. Where you at?
So what you been doing is off time here, besides, we're
Um,
gonna
I've been
switch
writing
topics
books.
again.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna switch
She's
topics.
been
Okay,
writing.
what I've been doing is I've been writing. I dropped 2 new books, the end of last year. So I've been promoting them like crazy
So
this
you've
year.
been busy.
I had Delusional Jealousy, which is about a crazy narcissist relationship. And it's all based in Philly. And most of the Philly bar scenes from Ridge Avenue to, you know, Broad Street, a couple of bars like Circles. You know, Circles has a new name now, it's Tasha's, but, you know, when I was writing this book, it was Circles. So It is what it is. It's Waltz, Doubles Island in here, Time Out, just different neighborhoods. So it's pretty cool. It starts off quick and speedy and gets into the relationship. And then here is the comedian, look who's laughing now. It's based in Philly and New Jersey. So I'm not gonna give it away, but this book is also erotic. So you might want to be careful, leaving it around your little ones. This is definitely not for children.
I'm gonna get it. I'll write a book.
But either way.
What do y'all want?
Well,
What do
eventually,
you want?
these are gonna be plays and then
Typical
movies.
question
but
is-
it is.
The answer to that?
All right, so what's your book gonna be
Everything.
about? How many women you slept with?
It's gonna be like, what y'all want?
What y'all want?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know. That's-
Well, what you offering as a man? I'm just saying. Like, sometimes, what we want as a woman, or what you want, like what you want. Or what's that song? What these bitches want from a nigga? What's that, DMX? He said he's like, what these bitches want from a nigga? What?
What do y'all want?
I don't know. It depends on the person. It depends on the person. Like, there are certain guys, like good example. There are certain men that you sit down with them and you want something different. You might only want the sexual encounter. But since I'm past that age and I'm a lady, like, I want the whole package. I might be ready for marriage, might not be.
Okay.
It is what it is. But normally at that age,
I'm gonna have that.
after a certain age, you're looking for more companionship versus money.
Yeah.
You're looking for somebody, most people don't really want to die alone.
Companionship without the commitment.
Well, no, nobody wants that. You want the commitment. You want the marriage at a certain point. I commend those people who have been married for a long
They
time.
want to be
I want
married.
to interview some of them.
Want to be married.
Because I want to know what they do to keep it so
Want to be
spicy.
married and who you want to marry. It's two different things.
Well, it depends. You have to be compatible first. You have to know a person.
Right.
Like me, sometimes I have a mouth on me. I don't know, it's the Gemini side. One side just come out of nowhere. And sometimes I'll say things that people, they don't like. But if it's the truth,
Yeah, I got
What do you
commitment. I got commitment issues. Yeah, it's just.
you
it's
got
like-
commitment issues.
It's like
You
a,
think it came from your past?
Yeah, it's like a virus.
Well, I would say men have commitment issues. Some married men have commitment
Yeah,
issues.
but they decide to do.
Yeah, they decided to get married,
They
but
decide to do the
now,
right thing.
do you know how many texts I get from married
The
men?
right.
And I'm like, do you know,
Well, I
I know
can
you're married?
imagine.
Like, I know you're married.
I know.
Stop texting me,
I
good morning,
know
beautiful.
if a
I
lot
know
of-
you're
I
married.
know a lot of beautiful women on Facebook, Instagram, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they actually post their back messages.
Mhm.
It'd be shocking.
Yeah.
Some women have put it
No,
out
it's
there like,
very
please stop
shocking.
sending
Please
me
stop sending me that.
certain
Normally, I don't put that
scenes
out
that are
there.
private
I
parts
don't
and
say
things like
stop
that.
sending me, but if I know you're married, a lot of times I will. I'll say, you know what, listen,
But if you're out there butt naked, you're out there butt naked.
I'm never out there
So,
butt
so
naked.
I ain't say
I
you.
got my shoulders showing
I
today.
ain't say you. I'm just saying in general. Women out
Well,
there,
if you're out there butt naked and you're giving out your number or your
I
name
ain't
for
got
your
your number,
inbox
but-
and all that kind of stuff.
Well, some females I saw they got a lot of followers.
Well,
And
some
they
men
might be
aren't
collecting
even-
they might be collecting a couple of dollars.
All right, but some men aren't even into women who dress like that. You know what I mean? Like if you're a man looking for a wife, you're not looking that way.
Right.
Or you might look, but you're not
But
touching it. or
9 out of 10
anything,
men
you
gonna
know?
look.
Well, yeah, looking is
You gonna
one
look.
thing,
You gonna
touching is
look.
another.
You gonna look. Married or
actually,
not married, you're gonna look. There's a lot of pictures out there on Facebook. Sexy
There's
women.
a lot of beautiful women on Facebook.
Beautiful. So you're gonna look.
There's a
The
lot of
question
beautiful
is,
women on
Or you
Facebook.
gonna inbox them in the back. How you doing? You know I can fly you out here in a heartbeat. Really?
All right,
Yes.
so let me call Mr. X and see where he is at this time because
Okay. let me do some-
we're already half
let
an
me do
hour
some
into the
synopsis.
show.
Let me do some-
That's ridiculous.
Let me do some calculating while you.
My video stop. You stop video.
1,700 divided by 3.
Well, where are you? How far away are you? I'm live on my show and I'm saying I'm calling to find out where you
Divided
are.
by 365.
I'm live on my
That's
show.
4
I'm
point-
trying to find out where you are.
65753
Okay, all right.
42
We'll see you soon.
466 women per
Oh,
day.
it's up on my
Let me see.
Facebook.
1,700.
Is we live on
1,700 women, yes.
1,700 divided by
He's on
three,
his way.
365.
Mr.
I got
X is
here.
on his way. He'll be in the building in a
Okay.
minute. If you have any questions
Let
for him,
me see.
let's get
Hold
him.
on.
What?
That's,
What are you calculating?
yeah, let me see something.
Yes,
That's 4.6575342,466 women per day
That's what?
for 3 out of 365. So you're close to 5 women a day.
Well, that's if he did it in a year.
Well, no, I'm just saying, yeah, that's if he did it in a year.
Yeah. So I'm sure
Over
he can do it in
time,
a
right.
year. Like, I'm sure he's a certain age now, so 1,700 women in Philly alone. And I'm sure he didn't start screwing until he was about what, 17, 15? So 12. Men started 12?
3 times. Let me see.
Y'all started 12 years old? Who do y'all be screwing
Some.
at 12 years old? What,
baby-
catch a girl, get a girl?
The baby
Catch a girl, get a girl. I remember those days. Matter of fact, you know, I can name it. Yeah, let's shut up.
Let
Yeah,
me see.
catch a girl, get a girl.
We back.
We are back. It's your girl, Angel Rice.
Boy, says Breeze.
And guess what? We are definitely back for the return of the
Yeah.
Topic House. And I'm excited. We'll be here
Topic
every
House on
Wednesday
Sadior Radio.
from 7 to 8 p.m. on Sadior Radio and Alexa and Facebook Live, of course. And you can watch the replay on YouTube at Sadior. It's Sadior on YouTube, right? Sadior Radio on YouTube.
Yeah.
But the other fascinating part that I can tell you guys about, I wasn't gonna let this out the bag until the end, but being as though we'll probably still be with Mr. X until about 7:58, asking him questions. So I'll tell you now, it's gonna be a live Topic House show every first Wednesday of the month at Fifth Street Lounge. That's 5929 North Fifth Street. And their happy hours are the bomb. They got like $5 drinks, $7 platters, and we're gonna be in there, but we'll be live doing a live Topic House. So make sure you join us. It's called Wind Down First Wednesdays in the Topic House at Fifth Street Lounge. See you there.
Let me see.
What?
How do you calculate that? 1,700 women. How you know?
He's still on.
No,
I'm
just
talking about the
saying.
Topic House Live. He's talking about 1,700 women.
Well, no, I'm just saying. How do you calculate this?
I don't know.
How do you? I'm just saying.
Well, I'm waiting to
Every man out
ask
there-
him when he get here, like how many
Men-
women
men
have
out
you,
there-
did you screw a day? Or
I
how many
mean,
women did you screw a week? Or how many women did you screw a month? Yeah.
Well, you can have all the money. You can have a lot of money. You
Trying
go,
to ask him.
you
He
go
didn't
to
get here
different
yet.
states, but if you're not a person that's in some kind of entertainment, you're not attracting that many women. You're not. You're just not. I mean, so you got to be somebody with a stature of sports player, even a high school basketball player, star, college basketball player, star, on up, even semi-pro. But then you still got to be, then you still got to be out there.
I want to know if there's a woman
Or in a movie or something.
any women out there that screwed over 1,700 men? Or would you ever tell? I want to
know
know.
good and normal, they ain't gonna tell that.
Well, hey, you never know. Somebody might be willing to step up.
No.
Come on, it's a lot of, you know,
No.
there's a lot of holes in this house. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know, like they.
Back in the day, you had your, you know.
You got
back
your
in-
Cardi B's, you
back
got
in the
your
day,
Megan Thee Stallion,
you
you
got
got
your-
your
Yeah,
Little
I mean,
Kims.
well, you got the people that send, you got some.
It's this one man
You
that
got
posts.
X-rated stars
It's
out
this
there.
one guy that,
You got
that's what I was
X-rated
about to
stars.
say. He always posted, well, if I want some, I'll just go pay for it over here. And
Right.
I'm like, so then I'm thinking to myself, if her bank is like this, how many men has she slept with? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many men has she screwed them? Because if you're allowing them to pay for it, then you've had to screw a lot of men.
You know, that ain't my business, but.
I'm just saying, you know, there's gotta be some females out here who's done had over 1,700 bodies. I mean, you can inbox me, you know, I'm not gonna put
I
your
don't know if
name
you're
out
gonna rock in
there.
that kitchen. I don't know.
I'm not
I'm
sure
right
that,
with
look.
But DMX say, not me.
But all right, fine. So what if she went to church and got saved and turned into a holy sanctified woman,
Well,
and you
that can
never knew her
happen.
past.
Well,
So you
you-
never
well,
knew her past,
Right, and that
and
can
then
happen.
wait, and then you found out after you
Right.
married her, are you still
You-
staying married to
You
her?
can fall in love with a church woman that's saved. She's in church. She's saved.
Exactly.
Get to know her.
So why can't somebody fall in love with Mr. X with his 1,700 or more bodies?
Well, he ain't gonna dispose it. So that's what I'm saying. So you won't know.
Well, he ain't gonna expose his face.
Right.
Well, in a minute, by the time he get here, we only gonna see a little bit of him anyway. Like seriously.
Well,
You
it is what it is. It is.
think he got scared? You think he's scared?
I don't know. Because
1,700 women in Philadelphia.
if nobody know who you are,
Exactly.
anyway,
That's
it's not
what
gonna
I'm
matter.
saying. I'm not gonna
So-
tell who he is, you know what I mean? Like I might flip his mask off
1,700,
before
that's
the
a
show
lot.
is over.
That's a lot.
Because now I'm
So-
kind of upset. So who knows? You know, I might want to pull his mask off his face just so y'all can see him. And then y'all can be the judge. Y'all can tell me if y'all ever screwed him.
No, I don't think.
You think he lying?
Yeah.
That's why he's taking his time getting here.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
You figures.
could be attention. I don't know. If he did, he did. To me,
Well, he could be. He could want attention.
right.
That's one of my questions. Like, are you doing this for attention?
1,700.
But he's willing to take a lie detector test.
How would you? 70.
He's also wanting to write a book about his details of all these 1,700 or more women.
Was he keeping a log?
No, he said he just sat down one day.
Yeah, I mean,
He said he sat down one day and started from A to Z. So I was like, how
Even
many
if
of them
I
have the
did,
same
Even
name?
if I did, that,
Like, here's a good
I can't
example.
remember everybody's
What I
name, and I
said-
don't know.
what I
and
said
I'm just a
was,
regular dude,
In your
like,
book, you're not gonna be able to put any name because after screwing over 1,700 women,
My
Somebody
teenage
got
years,
that
I
same
cannot
name.
name all the females I slept with. I can't name. They got my ones I have a relationship with, I really love, but I remember them. But
So
ain't
what
no
you had,
way
one
in
night
hell, ain't
stands?
no way in hell.
what you had?
Some
Yeah,
females might remember their first and who they first was, but I'm just
Mhm.
saying.
Always, we always remember.
But as far as, remembering
Hmm.
everybody, no.
I think I'm gonna have a one night stand show. How many one night stands you been? I'm just gonna ask people.
One
We
night
have to be on the
stands,
street. You said
What you
don't
consider
remember
one night
no
stand?
names. 'Cause you say you don't remember the names.
Because it's called drinking nights, bring on the alcohol, smoking nights back in the day. I mean,
I don't have any of
I
those.
don't remember all that.
I've never
That's a-
gotten
that's a
so
long
drunk that
gap.
I just screwed somebody.
That's a long
Like,
gap.
seriously. And I better not see nobody post nothing and be like, yeah, whatever. No,
Now, you
it
can
wasn't
see,
me.
you know, certain people, if you run across them again, it's a different world with Facebook and Instagram, and it's about
Right,
10,
it's totally.
it's 10
different.
other sites out there I never even thought about. I see some females' Facebook page, they say 1 million followers on Instagram, 500,000 on TikTok. Another, it's 2, 3 other ones I was like, I never even heard of.
I agree.
And they got
I agree.
a lot of followers. I'm like, what's these? So I mean, and some people don't even do Facebook like that no more. A lot of people off it now.
I'm one of
There's
them.
quite a few people on it still, but most people move to
I do
Instagram.
it more
and now
for
they TikTok.
promotion. Like I do it for promotion.
TikTok I thought that was a kid thing at one
No,
time.
that's an
Now the
adult
move,
thing, trust me.
now the move
There
to,
be so many people.
it's
like-
popping up on, it's just popping up on my,
Mhm.
in between things.
He said between.
My Bible verses pop up on my phone, and as soon as that go off, I'm hitting amen, boom, here come a TikTok.
Hey, that's a, well, yeah. Mhm. It's just the fun in it. It's the fun in
The
it.
test come right after, that's all. Be like, what the heck, how am I getting this?
You know what? When you have screwed over 1,700 women, I wonder how many times you've actually been to the doctors, like to get tested and all that other stuff. And if he did use condoms, I'm guessing he kept them in business.
I ain't gonna say you get tired of panties, but 1,700 months.
Do you ever get tired of panties? Men
You
out there,
might grow a
do
little
you?
mature, I don't.
Do y'all get
think,
tired of
you know,
panties?
I said, hell no, who could screw that many people in general?
What, that's what I'm saying, I mean, are we getting up some, we getting
Well,
comments here, I need to
let's-
see
I don't
comments.
know, because I can't see any. That's what I'm saying. I can't see any.
Because I can't see no comments.
My thing is this. So if you screwed over 1,700 people, some people get tired of screwing No. All right, let me get this question right because I don't want to mess it up.
I don't know about
Some men
be,
get tired of screwing the same woman all their lives.
I
You
might
know,
be in
they
the
got
20,
married.
I might be in the
So my
30 to
thing
50
is-
range, but I'm not nowhere near.
There's still a lot of bodies for your age. What?
Oh my Lord, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
in that range. Well, I'm a woman, of course.
So in my age, so
You're not catching me with that
that's
many
at,
bodies.
at my age, you gotta start at when you started.
Hmm.
Some people
So where you
started at
start?
12, some people started at 20, some people started at 25. To tell the truth, some guys ain't gonna tell you the truth. They never, they might not even bust one in the dream, except for when they, you know what I mean? They never got no panties till they was 20 or went to college. That wasn't that case for me.
All right, are there any more 40-year-old virgins out there? I just want to know. I'm just asking for the record.
It is.
I mean, men.
Men?
Yeah.
It could be.
I might want to, marry a virgin and break them in. Who knows? Might be different. Instead of being
There's
with
a lot of
somebody
world out there. It's a lot of
they know
places.
everything.
There's a lot of places.
Some men be thinking they just know too much. Too much. I don't have time.
You know, all this adult peer pressure, who knows what's going on? I mean,
Yeah, she want to know as well how he screwed that many people. That's wondering where he at. I think he got scared.
well, I'm
Seriously.
thinking you have to be a person. You could be a dancer. Y'all having shows every night.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
What about a male dancer?
But that's what I'm saying. You can be a male dancer and it shows every, women there. Boom. Other than that, you got to put yourself in that position to be. You got to be out there.
That's true.
You
I'm
gotta be
talking to
out
Mr.
there.
X
You gotta be
now.
out there. You gotta be out
I'm like,
there.
you got me looking like a bullshitter. You better act like you show.
You gotta have people waiting. You gotta
Showing
have
up.
people waiting outstage of the concert for you. Basketball star. That's what I say. I mean, you can't.
I don't think he's any of that. So
Well, I think that's definitely. That's not. I don't. 1700. I might not believe if he told me 700. I mean,
well, right about now, I might not believe him if he told me
700. I mean, come on. That's
He's not here yet.
what's
You
the
know what I mean?
average?
15 minutes.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
what's the average?
12.
Because some men don't. Some men go to college. They may do their thing. They teenage years, and then they may chill out. They may get married right after college or whatever. That ain't all
But my thing
men.
is,
That's
if
all
you screwed this
I'm gonna
many
say you might
women,
be five. An average
you
guy might be
had
five
to do
deep.
it while you were
I'm
in
gonna say 3 deep,
relationships.
but I'm saying
too.
5. I'm just gonna
You
say
see what
5.
I mean? Like you could have never been faithful in any relationship.
Not at 1700. At a man maybe all right, 1 or 2 years is love of his
Right.
life in college, blah blah blah. They get married now. They have a major falling out or a breakup. Some people have been known to go buck wild after that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So you have, but I'm gonna say average. Good 5. A men, I'm saying good average of 5. This is a good topic for. It should be on what's the name?
This should be a panel. I want to know.
But on what status? I mean, a college football star might have one main girl on campus.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
College basketball player or the college the star basketball player or just being on the basketball team.
Okay.
I mean, he might have a single female, he may not. Some people got single female through the whole college, 4 years. That don't mean they're sleeping around. So where's this guy after that?
Maybe
A lot of
he
men
was
ain't gonna say so.
a high school athlete or something.
Right.
A college athlete, something.
Because in college, you're in college. I mean,
But still, even if you went to Temple, I don't see him
Okay,
screwing
where you went?
1,700 women. Well, he said Philly, so I'm like,
he said Philly.
1,700 women in Philly. That's in Philly alone.
Okay.
So he's been with more than that. But I'm saying, but 1,700 women, you would have had to cross girlfriends, cousins. You know what I mean? Like I don't see.
The doc said that ain't possible.
Yeah.
The doc said that ain't physically possible unless you're a porn star. I can see it happening if you don't want them porn. You one of them porn guys out there?
Well, maybe he is.
They
Maybe
make a
he's
lot of
porn
movies,
star.
boom, boom, boom. They out there. I can see them, they
Some
running
men
up.
with big slingers be porn stars, so maybe that is what he's talking about.
Hey, maybe
Maybe
it is.
he's a porn star that we don't know about
Right.
or whatever,
Maybe.
and he's just screwing everybody. But then if he was, then it means he'd be on videos somewhere. So we
Right.
still wouldn't be able to hide.
Well, we won't
And
know
if
that
he was
until
doing that,
we won't know
why
that.
would you
because
hide?
If he, well, they don't gotta know it's him. I mean, even if you did make 1,000 videos, you might still not wanna expose
I think they blurred out his face.
yourself, you know what I'm saying? You might not
But
wanna
most
expose.
men want to be seen stroking. You know, I mean, if they're a porn star getting paid.
Yeah.
I used to date this guy and he would always watch porn. Like, I'm like, what the hell you watching porn? Like all the time. I wonder if he still does it today. I'm gonna call him and find out.
Well, we watch porn, bro. We watch porn. What's wrong with that?
Oh, it does nothing for me.
It's not embarrassing. It's just something right now, so, you know, you don't want a 12-year-old watching it, but you know,
That's true.
but right now, matter of fact, thinking of that, every movie or every,
Or on their
even, I'm
phones,
just gonna
yeah,
say shows,
right.
their phones, TikToking, and they talking about everything. And they seeing everything.
Yeah, from women
And
and
every
men.
move from women and men now.
That's the scary part.
Yeah, women and men.
It's going down.
They showing scenes, just
Let's
crazy
keep talking.
scenes.
I only got like
There's no
12
holds
minutes.
barred. So. But we back
Boy.
and we just trying
He's
to,
just lying.
yeah,
He claiming that he left his dad with his mask in it and he don't want to show his face. See, no way.
no, he ain't coming. He's not coming. So you know what?
He done had me hype him up for the past 2 weeks
Right.
and
we,
whatever. So, and the funny part is I'm not giving him another opportunity. So he's going to be on somebody else's show because that's crazy.
delete that.
I don't like that kind of stuff. Like I've been promoting for over 2 weeks, you know, saying he's coming on the show to tell his story about his 1,700 women or whatever. But you know what?
God bless him.
We had a good conversation. If he did
If
have
that's the truth.
1,700 women, if that's the truth, now we won't know because now I'm not going to do a lot of text.
You know what? I don't believe it anyway. So I'll tell you the truth. I don't believe it anyway. I don't believe you.
Somebody else said that too.
So,
They was like, I don't even believe him.
I don't believe it. And I'm not hating. I'm just saying I don't believe it.
Trying to sell books.
Oh, see, so when you want, well, he's trying to sell a book that he hasn't even written yet. But
Let's
my
see,
thing is,
Let's use the triple X king out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's still pushing it.
all right, but my thing is this, if he really slept with all these women.
You could be you have.
And the funny thing is, again, I know.
That's one person I might now. You have said I might believe that.
Well, he had a Playboy. He probably did. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I believe that one. I believe him on that. Any other average squirt?
All
No.
right.
No.
You have known any man that's been in his Playboy house. Yes, they all screwed. I'm sure.
Yeah, but they all, yeah, that's not the question. They all screwed, but 1,700. Yeah, that's the
Well,
question.
yeah, because I believe there are
They all
over
screwed.
1,700 Playboy bunnies
Big
running
boy,
around.
you know, we had
And you had to have a certain body type to
underground
be
big
a
boy clubs.
Playboy bunny.
They had
So,
clubs for years. The big boy
well,
clubs
yeah.
and the
and probably in other
millionaire
cities.
club,
Now look at
millionaire
some of the
club.
rappers now. They keep saying that they still have like those underground places.
So look,
But I can't verify it. I don't know. I've only heard. I can't verify it. So don't quote me on that.
there's a lot of sex trafficking going on. That's another thing.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of sex
that they've
trafficking
been,
going on.
somebody, one
Definitely be aware. Always keep. Matter of fact,
book,
somebody said that they that a man was watching her a couple of weeks ago and tried to grab her. So, and she was at a mall. So basically, yeah, still keep an eye out. You know, this is the Topic House. We talk about real issues too. Mine is, you know, Mr. X and his 1,700 so-called, you know, sexing.
1,700.
The womanizer. But in reality, yes, sex trafficking is real. And we all need to be aware and be careful. And we will actually do a show on it because it's serious. You know, not only for your young children, but for young ladies and women as well. Like a lot of people like to picture the fact that people are only grabbing children and teens, and that's not true. They're grabbing women and men all the time. So that's something to really think about and make sure that you are watching your surroundings, or if you see somebody being watched, make sure you're able to dial 911 or try to help him out if you can. Serious stuff. That's serious stuff. Minus the 1,700 women he claiming he slept with, and he don't even show up, claiming he left his bag. Like, I'm like, whatever, dude. You know what? And I had some serious questions for his ass. Okay, I did.
Gas is up. Food is up. Yo, you need to switch it to this guy. Get out of here.
He said, yeah, that's
everything's up.
Everything. Well. All right. First of all, we voted people in thinking that they were going to make a change and make a difference, and it hasn't. The other side has been working against us. So it's like you can't.
Well, there's a lot of things happening around the world that we so intertwined with that's causing that we United States we caught up in, and it's going to affect us.
All right, fine.
Everything's going up. Everything.
Help your own first. Like, we have to help save our country. Like, I feel like we have so many starving people here. So many people are about to be homeless, and we're shipping money. We're trying to push electric cars. Like, come on now. Let's work on what we have and try to deal with that. Like, but we're going to have plenty of political shows. Yeah, we're voting, but a lot of people are turning Republican right now. It's sad. They're switching over.
Well,
it's switching over.
Based on what's going on, a lot of effects happen years later. It's a trickle down effect.
Well, it's a trickle down effect, and it's only going to get worse. We are technically in a recession.
Would we still be going through what we're going through now with the gas and everything? If it didn't happen, we won't.
Ain't nobody really home. Here I go again. Ain't nobody home having sex. Trust me, with 1,700 women, because they out here trying to bust their ass at work to make ends meet. Correct?
Oh,
well, I know.
A lot of people ain't at work. A lot of people on vacations.
Yeah. Well, that's Facebook. That's a lie like Mr. X. That's a lie like Mr. X. Like, seriously, he's saying he's 1,700 women. He can't come and say it because he didn't show up. Now, you look on Facebook and see everybody on vacation. Or are they really on vacation? Some people are right down AC saying they in the Bahamas. Seriously.
Well, AC, you can be on vacation in AC.
Yeah, that's true. But what I'm saying is, it's a hype up. Right. You down AC and you're putting on your Facebook in the Bahamas.
What are you on about?
I'm just saying it's a 52 fake out. It's a fake out. No. Are they really on vacation? Can you really afford vacation right now? Rent and mortgage is sky high. Right. Or wait a minute. Or are you on vacation on a / business trip? Though it's a lot of those, like we said, going on too.
We've been all over the place a little bit on the show today. We're just coming back.
That's only because Mr. X.
Right. Mr. X didn't show up. Like
we thought he wouldn't, So when you're already hiding behind a mask.
We jumped around a lot from.
But we wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because he was bringing out a book or whatever. So I try to give people all options, and being as though it's the comeback show, I wanted to make it real interesting. And, trying to find out if he really sexed over 1,700 women was interesting to me. So I wanted to know. So people calling me probably find out, but it's all good. Watch the show. Anyway, so sorry about that. Won't happen again unless you show up. But I got to promote. I got to do what I do. I'm good at that. So don't ever tune off because of that. It's your girl Ange Wrights, and I'm back. And you already know my topics. I get in deep, I get political, I get real. I ask real questions, and I keep it 100. So it's not gonna happen again, though.
We're midsummer, almost midsummer.
Yeah, we're midsummer.
College kids be going back.
College kids are going back.
Right, it's a lot going on. And we have many topics to touch base on.
Yeah, we do. Relationship topics, from the crime in the city, from who's going to be our next mayor here, and probably in your states too, because a lot is changing. A lot of people are stepping down out of office, a lot of positions. Police, New York, look at them. They're trying to fill positions because the police are quitting. Yeah. That's dangerous. That sends a real crazy message to the criminals.
A lot of big cities. Even here, they shorthand.
They retired. They're asking them to come back. Who wants to come back?
Well, you gotta ask yourself a question. I mean,
Well,
You gotta ask
you
yourself at the
gotta-
beginning of,
What kind of guns do the police carry?
I
Like,
don't know, I don't.
and then you're up
You
against
go to-
machine guns and things
You
like
don't
that.
go to medical school not to operate. You don't become a doctor not to operate.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't join the service. You
Not to
think you're
shoot.
going on vacation because you want to go to overseas, thinking there ain't gonna be no war.
But that's my
But
thing,
when
like
the
a lot of
war
right
come,
time,
you
listen to
jump
this.
ship.
A lot of these young people that are running around with these guns, why don't we just have them enlist? Like, just send them away, send them to war.
No, well, you can, but you want to get them, I don't know, you gotta make their mental state still have to be right.
Well, that's true, but
I
I'm
used to say
saying,
that too, but their mental state still have to be right. Take them out of prison and send them over to war, send them over, no, you can't, they gotta be in a right state in mind.
well, after you send there and through basic training, they will be. Either they'll decide they don't want to shoot guns like that no more, and come out a better person, or be in prison doing nothing.
I don't know, some countries that.
Like, look at
Some
the
countries, the whole
cost,
civilians,
look at the
everybody,
cost,
all
look at the
civilians
cost
gotta
of
go
keeping them in prison.
to.
If we're paying $40,000 to $50,000 a year to in-house them in
We just
prison,
can't let them out either. They gotta mentally be stable. We already having a problem right now, so
what is
it's a
true,
touchy
that's all right.
situation.
Well, a lot of them can't find jobs when they get out because they have a record.
Well, that's true too.
Places only want to pay them pennies on the dollar, so they can't make a living. So then they end up
Well, they doing that
right
anyway.
back in there. Or what, the jobs?
No, yeah, with the jobs.
They
Man.
pay you pennies on the dollar,
They want you to have a $20 an hour, they want you to have a degree.
a
Offer
master's
you
degree.
$20
You get
master's
$20 an
degree.
hour.
You know
Wait,
what I mean?
you
So,
get
what do you?
you get the first master's and you get 15 an hour. You get the second master's, you're making 20. You get the third, you're making 25. Are you serious? And then wait a minute, not to mention the student loans you have to pay back. That's double the salary that you're making. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. That's all I'm saying.
That ain't gonna make sense. Come on.
Make it make
Okay,
sense.
we in a critical time. We're in a critical time, that's all. But either way, we back. Well,
Either way, y'all, guess what?
Ange Rice is back.
To return to the Topic House. Ange Rice is back. I'm so glad SS Breeze joined me today. And I'm sure he'll be joining me in plenty more topics. Don't worry.
You feel what the topic is.
We always got to bear it out here in the Topic House. He has his view and I have mine.
Right.
But of course, again, I'm the author. So normally I write about everything, relationships and it all.
Yeah.
But make sure you tune in next week at 7 p.m. on Sadior Radio
Yes.
for the Topic House with your girl Ange Rice,
Your boy.
aka Angela M. Smith. And
SS Breeze.
if he shows up, depending on what the topic is, but I'm sure he will. We're back.
Peace.
We gone.